More than 100 immigrant and refugee families across Nebraska are trying to get by without SNAP benefits they once qualified for. This week, they're asking the UNICAM for help getting them back. President Trump's big, beautiful bill took benefits away from refugees and asylum seekers who are in the U.S. legally. LB 843 would require Nebraska's Department of Health and Human Services to ask the USDA for a waiver to restore those benefits. Refugees and immigrants say it is essential help.
We just came here with the hope of wanting to work really hard. We value family, we value personal responsibility, but it's just a little help that we need, and I hope we can continue to get that.
Others are skeptical of how much this bill could really provide. SNAP benefits in Nebraska are 100% federally funded, and this bill does not include any new state spending for those benefits. If it's passed, the decision to restore benefits would still fall to the federal government.